Welcome to Sports Bios. I'm your host, Howard Closewell. Today, we're going to explore the fascinating life of Tony DeMarco, a legendary figure in the world of boxing. Born on January 14, 1932, in Boston's North End, Tony DeMarco's early life was marked by hardship, determination, and a passion for boxing that would eventually take him to the pinnacle of success. As we delve into Tony DeMarco's formative years, it's essential to understand the historical context in which he grew up. The post-Depression era had left an indelible mark on the community, with many families struggling to make ends meet. The onset of World War II brought a sense of uncertainty and fear, as young men from the neighborhood were called to serve their country. Tony's family, like many others, made sacrifices to support the war effort, and he would often listen to his parents' stories about the struggles they faced during this time. Tony DeMarco was born to Italian immigrant parents, Leonardo and Giuseppina DeMarco, who had settled in Boston's North End in search of a better life. The family lived in a small apartment on Hanover Street, surrounded by the vibrant sounds and smells of the Italian-American community. Tony's childhood was marked by a strong sense of family and tradition, with his parents instilling in him the values of hard work, discipline, and respect for others. As a young boy, Tony DeMarco was fascinated by the stories of his father, who had been a boxer in Italy before immigrating to the United States. Leonardo DeMarco would regale his son with tales of his own boxing exploits, and Tony would listen with wide eyes, imagining himself in the ring. This early exposure to boxing sparked a passion in Tony that would stay with him for the rest of his life. Tony DeMarco's education took place at the local Catholic school, where he was an average student but excelled in sports, particularly boxing. His teacher, Brother Francis, recognized Tony's potential and encouraged him to pursue his interest in boxing. The school's gym became a second home for Tony, where he would train and spar with his friends. The year 1945 marked a significant turning point in Tony DeMarco's life, as he began training at the local boxing gym under the guidance of veteran coach Charlie DiGiovanni. DiGiovanni, a renowned trainer with a keen eye for talent, recognized Tony's potential and took him under his wing. For the next 5 years, Tony would train tirelessly, honing his skills, building his strength, and developing the mental toughness that would define his career. As we explore Tony DeMarco's early life, it becomes clear that his family, community, and coaches played a crucial role in shaping his character and future path. The streets of Boston's North End and the boxing gyms where he trained became his universities, teaching him valuable lessons about life, perseverance, and the importance of community. The historical context of Tony DeMarco's early years was marked by significant events that shaped his worldview and approach to boxing. The post-war era brought a sense of optimism and possibility as America experienced unprecedented economic growth and social change. The world of boxing was also undergoing a transformation, with the rise of legendary fighters like Rocky Marciano and Sugar Ray Robinson. The year is 1950, and Tony, now 18, is on the cusp of his first major amateur bout, an event that will mark the beginning of an extraordinary journey. As Tony DeMarco turned pro in 1950, he was determined to make a name for himself in the boxing world. With the guidance of his coach, Charlie DiGiovanni, Tony began to hone his skills, developing a unique fighting style that blended technical precision with raw aggression. His early professional bouts were marked by a series of impressive victories, earning him a reputation as a formidable and exciting young fighter. One of Tony's earliest notable wins came in 1951 when he defeated veteran boxer Johnny Greco at the Boston Garden. The victory marked a significant turning point in Tony's career, as it showcased his ability to perform under pressure and against more experienced opponents. The win also caught the attention of boxing promoters, who began to take notice of the young fighter from Boston. As Tony's career gained momentum, he faced a series of tough challenges, including bouts against top-ranked fighters like Carmen Basilio and Kid Gavilan. These fights not only tested Tony's skills, but also his mental toughness, as he learned to navigate the highs and lows of a grueling boxing schedule. Through it all, Tony remained focused on his goal of becoming a world champion, driven by an unwavering dedication to his craft. In 1955, Tony DeMarco got his chance at the welterweight title, facing off against reigning champion Johnny Saxton at the Boston Garden. The fight was a thrilling spectacle, with both fighters giving it their all in front of a packed crowd. In the end, Tony emerged victorious, winning the title by unanimous decision and realizing his dream of becoming a world champion. Tony's reign as welterweight champion was marked by a series of successful title defenses, including victories over top contenders like Gil Turner and Virgil Atkins. His fights were always highly anticipated events, with fans flocking to see the charismatic and exciting champion in action. Tony's popularity extended beyond the boxing world, as he became a beloved figure in Boston and a source of pride for the Italian-American community. Throughout his career, Tony DeMarco was known for his exceptional courage, both in and out of the ring. He faced some of the toughest fighters of his era, including legendary champions like Sugar Ray Robinson and Carmen DeCilio. These bouts not only tested Tony's skills but also his resolve, as he demonstrated a willingness to take on all comers and face any challenge that came his way. As we explore Tony DeMarco's remarkable career, it becomes clear that his success was not just due to his natural talent or physical abilities. Rather, it was the result of a deep-seated passion for boxing, combined with an unwavering work ethic and a commitment to excellence. These qualities, honed through years of dedication and perseverance, ultimately made Tony DeMarco one of the greatest boxers of all time. As Tony DeMarco approached the end of his fighting days, he began to face a new generation of talented young boxers. Despite being in his mid-30s, Tony remained a formidable opponent, using his experience and ring savvy to outmaneuver his younger foes. However, the physical toll of years of intense training and competition eventually caught up with him, and Tony announced his retirement from boxing in 1962. After hanging up his gloves, Tony DeMarco went on to become a successful businessman and entrepreneur. He opened a number of restaurants and bars in the Boston area, including the famous DeMarco's restaurant in the North End, which became a beloved institution among locals and visitors alike. Tony also remained involved in the boxing world, working as a promoter and cornerman for up-and-coming fighters. Tony DeMarco's legacy extends far beyond his impressive record in the ring. He played a significant role in popularizing boxing in the 1950s and 1960s, helping to bring the sport into the mainstream through his charismatic personality and exciting fighting style. Tony was also a pioneer for Italian-American boxers, paving the way for future generations of fighters from the community. In 1992, Tony DeMarco was inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame, a testament to his enduring impact on the sport. Today, he remains a beloved figure in Boston and a revered icon in the world of boxing. As one of the greatest boxers of all time, Tony DeMarco's legacy continues to inspire new generations of fighters and fans alike. As we look back on Tony DeMarco's remarkable life and career, it's clear that his success was not just due to his natural talent or physical abilities. Rather, it was the result of a deep-seated passion for boxing, combined with an unwavering work ethic and a commitment to excellence. These qualities, honed through years of dedication and perseverance, ultimately made Tony DeMarco one of the greatest boxers of all time. As the great boxer himself once said, "Boxing is not just about throwing punches, it's about heart, guts, and determination." Tony DeMarco embodied these qualities throughout his career, leaving an indelible mark on the sport of boxing. His legacy serves as a reminder that with hard work, dedication, and a passion for excellence, anything is possible. In conclusion, Tony DeMarco's life was a testament to the power of perseverance, determination, and an unrelenting passion for excellence. As we celebrate his remarkable achievements, we honor not just a great boxer, but a true legend and icon in the world of sports. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the life and career of Tony DeMarco. That's all for today's Sports Bios. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, I'm Howard Closewell, reminding you to keep shooting for your goals.